All right, guys, if you are struggling in the low stakes, I'm going to be doing one on one coaching. So if you want to learn, we will use like a solver and stuff, but I really try to teach people how to exploit the low stakes and just try to build you to like learn how to win and not get into fancy play syndrome and learning you have to do frequencies and all that. We can go down those rabbit holes, but I just think exploiting people is really the way to do this in the low stakes. So we put some together, some hands. Just I don't need. Um, so we kind of just played this trappy. We didn't raise it. So he checked. He raised. We bet calls. So I mean, he could have the heart draw. Queen. There's so many hands, right? He's on the button. He's got so many hands. If Jack really is not, I mean, actually, there is a lot of flushes he could have. 5, 6, like 7, 8. There's a tons of flushes he could have. I don't think we're gonna get much value. I don't think there's like I think betting for protection or anything is even good. I think, but now we get this horrible card, and I don't know. Do people don't bluff enough on the river? This just screams like a king to me, so bad. Or maybe some sort of flush. It's just like ace queen does not win. We block him from having an ace. We block him from having the queen. We just use some common sense here. So, and like the bet size itself looked real value. I mean, if he went put pot in, then it would make like he has the nuts or he doesn't. But this looks like he has a straight and he's betting a straight. So yeah, we're gonna learn not to fold. We learn to fold that and go on to our next hand. We're gonna do what the table. If you can adjust, then you're really good. Like, look at this final table. This is a final table. We have 5 million chips. This guy's got the chip lead. I'm just showing you that's the players you guys are playing against and I'm playing against. All right, so we just min raise it and we get called by the big blind. 6, 7, 7 flop, 2 diamonds. We have the 9 of diamonds. We block some straights. We have an overpair. What do we do here? I think we just bet out kind of small. And he called, so he could have, overcard, king 10, just overcards. He could have a 6, but I do think sometimes they should be raising a 6 at some frequency. A 7, I think, would raise. I mean, maybe they slow play. Now that 4 kind of, bringing in, making the board scary. All right, that's what it's doing. So now you gotta look at your hand and be like, well, did it change anything? Did this change anything for my hand or my range? Not really. I mean, and then we do get that. So I mean, how can we get money from whatever this guy has? Maybe even ace high. Will he call half pot? Maybe he did call half pot. And he had ace 8. I think it's a horrible float on the flop because he got the 8 of diamonds, but I don't know. I don't really like that because like where are you trying to go on the turn? Are you just trying to win with your ace high? I mean, it's really dicey. You're at a final table. I mean, I don't know. ICM, I guess, does matter, right, guys? I don't know. I love the low stakes, man, and I want to teach. I love teaching people. Sometimes that's what I started to learn more is when I actually went out gut teaching and like did Zoom meetings, and I was like, holy shit, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, you learn how to defend your big blind correctly. Boom. We're in there with the 9-6. 9-6 makes straights. We have a pair, so you guys got to remember that most of the time, like ace king, and they're gonna miss the flop like 60% of the time. They don't hit anything, so a lot more whiffs, and then especially like this range compared to like early position. So check. So we, I think he would have bet a king. He would definitely check like a 10, 10, 9, all that stuff. Jack helps him. All this stuff is better for his range, but he, I guess, doesn't. I don't know. He's just playing his hand. That's what he's doing wrong. Is he's playing his hand. If he bet right here, he could get me to fold this 9-6. If he bet, I'd fold this 9-6 probably, right? Because like, what am I hoping for? I have the garbage end of a gut shot over there, and I just have a shitty pair, dude. It's not even marginal. But he didn't bet, and now the 10 comes off, and now he's trying to tell the story like, I have a king and I'm trying to get some value, and it's like, no, you're not, dude. You didn't tell the story correct, man. You don't have a king. You don't even have a jack, dude. And I don't believe you have a 10. You would have went bigger. I don't know. I have to call because it doesn't make sense. The story doesn't make sense, sir. Pocket threes. What are you doing, dude? There's no value bet there, dude. You just check that hand down and you hope, you know what I mean? I don't know why he's trying to go for value. Maybe trying to pick off like an ace high type of hand off me, but I don't know. But this is what I'm trying to say, guys. I want to help you guys exploit. Matt's going to do GTO. I can do GTO too. I'm just saying I like to. It's a difference. All right, ace five suited. Everybody like look at this. Limps. I can. That's what I'm saying. I can adjust to the strategies of these players. Ace five suited. Of course we can just isolate and we can raise, but ace five suited actually plays very well multi-way. So I kind of want to take position and try to play all these people in position. And I know, that's crazy, man. Nope. I've been playing these stakes, and trust me, dude. Ace five, ace four. These hands actually make pretty good flats, and if you're in position, suited ace. So we hit our ace, okay. Now it's probably gonna get dicey here because I'm not ecstatic about this, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of cool. We got some backdoor stuff happening, but backdoor hearts, backdoor the wheel draw. But we have top pair, and boom, we're facing a bet. And that's like the initial raiser. So he must have like an A. Like, you got to bet something strong here, right? I would pocket tens. I mean, using a correct sizing in a way, I will give him that. We call. Another ace hit, so it's really hard for them to have an ace. Check. I checked it all the way through. Now the six hits pretty unlikely. This guy's betting small, so maybe he has 10x, I guess, and he's going for value, and we just jam. And 6x, dude. This guy's calling. This is what I'm trying to say, guys. I want to help you guys win. I want you to help you win.